There's a view starting out at, what is this? Tellico Gap. Power line view. Power line view.
I think you could probably get a slack from them.
And I am going that way. Weatherman and Jess, they're going that way with Pacers already took off. I'll be going that way later on. So Sobo again today. Tellico Gap. Up the hill from Tellico. I don't see him. I hear him. He knows I'm watching him now. Have you ever been at home and felt the call? Well, it pulls you like strong magnetic force. And one thing that you know, you gotta pack your bag and go. Head out the door and hit the trail. Well, I find myself when I get lost in the woods. I find myself when I'm standing on the mountain top. If I'm down in the valley or I'm wading through a clear, cool stream, camped in a field beneath the stars. That's a song I'm working on. It's been in my head for a long time. They write themselves, I tell you. It's almost like you're a radio picking it up. It's beautiful here. So peaceful. I love it. This is Rocky Bald. There were some people in the notes, the view, blah, 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 blah. The view is wonderful. And I think this is facing east. So no water, but if you camped here, the sunrise would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. It was worth the walk up this hill to get here. Absolutely worth it. I'll try to video some of this. So the Bald is up there, but you have all these views coming down. It's pretty steep. It's all bald. This isn't the steepest part. It's a couple tenths of a mile up after you've already been coming up for miles. So I can see why a lot of people would skip it, but it was worth it. And I don't know if I'll ever get this way again, do I? So, got to take a chance while I'm here. And I also got to watch what I'm doing here. Right here it gets kind of steep. You know, it's funny how the camera doesn't show the angle, but my feet are completely tipped forward on this. Wouldn't try this if it were icy like the other stuff, but look, you've got a view throughout the whole thing going up here. It's really nice. If you like views, you like a wide open area to see mountains all around. Well, that's enough. I'm making the video too long. I have not seen these in many years. Chestnuts. And it looks like something that got to all the nuts. Well, there's one right there. Let's see. Chestnuts. Nope, empty. Nope, empty. So that's a chestnut tree right there. There's nothing left on it. The critters ate them all. You know, that chunk that stepped down, that edge there, and then that's falling away. That's why I don't like to get out on these edges. Vegetation is the only thing holding that dirt in place. Little view just off the trail right there. I think we're headed up to another bald. Look at those ridges. Woo. Nothing but mountains. So you got these, and another, and then way off in the distance, I can get it to come in. There's another one. Center screen. Well, it is not hard to find cold spring shelter. Here's the AT. There's a pipe spring, water coming out, pretty easy to get. There's a shelter. Not much to it, no table. You sit on these logs, sit at the edge. And I might sleep 8 people in there. Single decker. And a rocky privy. It leans and rocks. You'll love it. Just stopped here for lunch. I like the log construction, but I ain't staying here. All right, this is the first I've been confused on the AT. I came from up there. You can see the blaze right there. This is Burningtown Gap. Okay. I think there it is, right there. It's kind of, I was looking for it. It showed the trail went straight across. There it is. I wasn't sure because there's a trail there, there's an old road there, and there's a trail there, right there. All right, we got it now. Pretty good views in this section of trail from Tellico southbound back toward Winding Stair. It really is not bad. You've got some Good, easy moving trail. I'm loving it. You're uphill for a couple of miles, 2 or 3 at the beginning, but it's a gentle for the most part. There's some steep parts, steps. I showed a picture of it, or a little video of it. Good views. Enjoying it. Well, this is Licklog Gap. Been to Licklog Falls on the Foothills Trail. It's got kind of a nice view, at least in the winter when there aren't leaves blocking it. Flat ground, and apparently there may be a water source nearby. Okay then. Well, it looks like I've reached the end of this day. Wayah shelter. The water is on the exact opposite side. It's a pretty good little walk over to the water. Oh, a couple tenths of a mile there and a couple tenths back. Wayah shelter. Let's see, first impressions. Looks fairly new. Let's see. There's one muddy tent pad. Muddy tent pad. Got a groundhog steak laying there. Somebody missed that in the snow. Yep, that's what that is. Mini groundhog. Dang, there's another one. I don't know what's up with people. Anyway. Might have been frozen from the snows and you couldn't pull it out. Like somebody left their trash. Seems to be a thing at shelters. Big piles of trash. Not only trash, somebody left their cook pot. Man, what is up with people? Oh, well. Wayah shelter. And it feels like they've got it turned out of the wind. So the wind's blowing from the back corner here. Should be nice. We've got the little hangy things to keep the mice out of your pack. And another doorless privy, which is a standard thing in North Carolina. At least this one doesn't look like it's leaning and rocking. Home for the night. Wayah shelter, end of day, whatever. I'm seeing these burn marks every shelter I get to where people cook and, I don't know, the stove sets the wood on fire, I guess. Very common. Very common. All right. I don't know if I'll say anything else today or not. We'll see if I'll do a wrap when it's dark. All right, so I still cook with my Pet Faru cook set. PF, see that? They name them all different brands, like a Mir, Lanshan tent. $24.95. I've had it since 2018. That stove has not failed me yet. It works perfectly. I'm having pasta primavera. Thank you, Mentor, for the pouch that you made for me. Put my stickers on it. And my buddy Tom. Take people along with me on my hike. Remind me of them. Yep. It's like my hiking poles. My neighbor gave them to me a long time ago when he saw me hiking with an old mop handle. I've told that story already. He gave me his Likes from the 90s. And John Wolfe gave me a down balaclava, which has served me well. If you need, your head sticking out of your sleeping bag, you might want to get a down balaclava off of AliExpress or Temu. They're really cheap. Yeah, works great. Keeps you warm all night long. And I got those down booties cheap off of AliExpress. There you go. So I guarantee you, all the outfitters that sell this stuff to you here are buying that stuff from China, marking it up, and selling it to you at a higher price. Go buy directly and save yourself some money. I'm guessing I'm going to sign off. I've talked enough. It's a long enough video. Bye-bye for now.